About 7 years before his death, George Mikan was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. In his later years, Mikan had reportedly suffered from kidney failure brought on by kidney disease, requiring dialysis multiple times a week for several hours in each respective session. Mikan had his right leg below his knee amputated due to his diabetes, using a prosthetic limb in its place for the rest of his life. Mikan would use his notoriety to raise awareness for diabetes with the Max McGee Research Center for Diabetes. Shortly before his death, Mikan was hospitalized for 6 weeks for treatment of his diabetes and a wound in his left leg that came as a result of his disease. On May 28, 2005, Mikan was transported from the hospital to Life Care Center, a rehabilitation and nursing facility in Scottsdale, Arizona. At 11:15 p.m. on June 1, 2005, George Mikan died at the facility at the age of 80, 18 days before what would have been his 81st birthday. His death was reported to have been primarily due to his diabetes and kidney failure. The public was informed of his death via an announcement by Mikan's family. Mikan was survived by his wife Patricia, and 4 sons named Larry, Terry, Patrick, and Michael, respectively. Many in the basketball world paid tribute and reminisced Mikan, including current and former players such as Bob Cousy, who stated, "He obviously was the first of the real high-profile players. He literally carried the league. He gave us recognition and acceptance when we were at the bottom of the totem pole in professional sports. He transcended the game. People came to see him as much as they came to see the game." Kevin Garnett was quoted stating, "When I think about George Mikan, I skip all the Wilt Chamberlains and Kareem Abdul-Jabbars, and I call him the original big man. Without George Mikan, there would be no up and unders, no jump hooks, and there would be no label of the big man." Former Los Angeles Lakers and current Miami Heat center at the time, Shaquille O'Neal offered to pay for funeral expenses on behalf of Mikan's family, stating, "I'd like to send my condolences to the Mikan family. I heard they were having some trouble, some problems, so if you contact the Heat office, I would like to pay for the funeral." He went on to pay respects to Mikan's innovative to basketball and the center position in particular, stating, "Without number 99, there is no me." NBA Commissioner at the time, David Stern, stated about Mikan after his death, "George Mikan truly revolutionized the game and was the NBA's first true superstar. He had the ability to be a fierce competitor on the court and a gentle giant off the court. We may never see one man impact the game of basketball as he did and represent it with such warmth and grace." Other basketball figures who were reported making public statements in reaction to Mikan's death included Los Angeles Lakers owner at the time, Jerry Buss, Miami Heat president at the time, Pat Riley, Phoenix Suns CEO and chairman Jerry Colangelo, and college basketball competitors Sam Aubrey and Bob Kurland. A private memorial service was held at an undisclosed date in Scottsdale, Arizona. A public memorial service was held near his commemorative statue at the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, on the afternoon of July 31, 2005. Mikan's number 99 was retired by the Los Angeles Lakers during a ceremony held before a Lakers game against the Denver Nuggets on October 30, 2022.